Alright, won't take too long the intros. I'm Baphy. I'm going to run F0GX. I'll get my couch to introduce themselves and then we'll start.
I'm Sayo.
I'm Ninten.
I'm Nikusa.
Cool. Timer starts as soon as I select the very hard. So we're going to do all 9 missions on very hard. So that's going to be 3, 2, 1, start. Cool. So we're going to play on max speed setting for all these missions. So I just slide all that to the right. That means I can't snake, and I'm just relying on max speed.
So paradoxically, it actually makes him slower. Yeah. But it's honest.
Yep, so we're going to pick up some pills on this level here. On very hard, you cannot miss some of them, or else you have to instantly reset, just from the way that they're laid out. Lap 1 is kind of nice. Lap 2 has the tricky one. And we've got beast plates here that we're going to hit to go a little bit faster.
Yeah, this game has a ton of really cool tech. I think it's one of the most impressive speedrun games ever.
Oh, yeah.
It's, yeah, very difficult. Always a yearly watch for me when it's here.
The fascinating thing too is that like the story mode is like a new player to the game just shoves straight at story mode. Like there's Grand Prix over there, but like no, play the story mode, and its story mode is like 10 times harder than entry level Grand Prix because you're always playing as Captain Falcon. His machine's not garbage, but it's like it's got a pretty low ceiling, and you've got these insane deadlines. And like, yes, this is very hard. Oh shit!
Oh, that was terrible. Did turn way too early on that one. Yep. So last year I usually run time attack with this game, which is you kind of just do all the 26 courses, and then for that category you kind of run with some non-customs and then mostly custom machines. Captain Falcon isn't too bad on terms of the non-customs tier list. He's a little bit slower in terms of the max speed, but he's got quite decent handling.
And for those unfamiliar, I believe you boost by using your health bar.
Yes.
And then if you lose your health bar, you just lose. Like your car crashes and explodes.
Instant breakdown. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the really cool thing about F-Zero is that the faster you go, the scarier it is, and the more better you have to be at driving to avoid hitting the corners and stuff.
Yeah. Another thing, we're not going to see much of it. We're seeing it right now. When Baphy's... there we go. Okay, nice.
Nice.
When Baphy's not actively boosting, it's actually better off... You see his engines shut off every now and then. That's because the game slows you down more when you are holding the accelerator than when you are not. It's like, it's just got different logic for like, oh, you know, you're driving too fast, we'll slow you down, versus like, you're just cruising, whatever.
Yeah.
Maybe, because I can explain shift boosting? Or?
Yeah, totally.
Yep.
So, it's a name for a course called Lateral Shift in the Grand Prix, where if your game thinks you've sort of gone off the edge, whoa, look at that, you get a massive speed boost. And like, yeah, Samurai Goro is not going to know what hit him. I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't even get halfway before Baphy's done with this one. The classic way to do this is based on a track which is full of edges like this, so you can just sort of hop off and back on again. There are some sections later on in the game which you can just get this shift boost effect just from a little weird elevation change in the track itself. A lot of that is task stuff, but we will see a few opportunities.
Oh wait, I actually I did fall off the course, but it registered as a death.
Yeah, so every time you do that, it's like an extremely tiny window. I don't know how many frames it is.
It depends. It depends on the setup. Some of them are very punishing. Some of them, it's actually not too bad, like half a second or so.
Okay.
It is trickier here than in some of the, like the training wheels areas, because a lot of the time attack Grand Prix courses, they'll have these little cutouts where you sort of like go and cut on like a triangle thing over in there.
Right.
Not so much here.
Yeah. Yeah, so every time he does it, it's really scary.
Pretty, as you got to instantly get back in.
Yeah.
So we're often going to see the side attack used to control things. Shoulder buttons as well, very important for controlling how you drift. So there's functionally, or in terms of intended play, there's sort of 2 different drifts. There's like shoulder button in one direction or both shoulder buttons. Broadly speaking, it's... Oh, the boulder got you. So he'd have actually been fine if he had more health.
Yeah.
So yeah, broadly speaking, it's like momentum turbo slide and like to laps into the jargon, lets you control your facing without losing too much speed. If you just sort of play naive, like hold down the accelerator, steer with the analog stick, whatever, corners are going to slow you down a lot. You're going to see your speed dip below that sort of boost levels. We can see the 2,000 km, all that. Like Captain Falcon's ship is not capable of achieving those speeds without some level of speedrun tech. So this is just, this is cheating. Samurai Goro didn't sign up for this. He's like, I can't lose in my fire stingray. Does he know that, like Falcon's been training? Yeah, like we're not going to watch any of them, but the cutscenes in this game are gold.
Depending on if we get enough time, probably play the Chapter 8 cutscene when we beat Deathbond. So that one's such a classic.
I mean, yeah, it's got a good song.
Yeah. So Chapter 3 here, it's just a standard 3-course race here, but we're going to cheat a little bit at the end of the second and third lap. I think it's possible in the first lap, but you have to be extremely good at this game to do that.
So, for anyone who's been paying attention to the story, nobody, but I'm going to say it anyway. Captain Falcon's been drafted, dragooned into race in disguise, so he is cheating already. We are committing fraud, entering into a bet race as mysterious stranger, so no one knows he's Captain Falcon, and he gets 1,000,000 to 1 odds. But he's going to win because he's Captain Falcon. So yeah, we're already committing crimes, which is funny because he's supposed to be very straight-laced. I don't know.
Wouldn't they recognize the ship?
Well, you'd think so. It's right there. But no, it's just the mysterious Famicom piloting the Blue Falcon. I guess, let's just assume Captain Falcon's on holiday or something and he's loaned it to his cousin.
I don't think it's mentioned already, but in this game, if you go off the course, you're instantly dead. There's nothing to save you on story mode. So speaking of which...
Oh my god.
No collision on those.
So you have to hit the invisible checkpoint, or else as soon as you land, you just instantly explode.
The time attack courses are a little bit more forgiving, but yeah, there are death planes all over the place. Yeah. Another thing to note is the little patches of dirt slow you down if you're engaging with your accelerator and not engaging with your boost, but while you're boosting, you don't really care.
Probably didn't have enough speed,
yeah,
but that's good. I didn't go for that.
Yeah, it was such a crazy save.
And the air control that Baphy's able to use there, you see the little red circle going around? Lets him basically just move around in ways that you just absolutely couldn't. If you just play naive and you get into the air, it's pretty quick. You just get sucked into a death spiral and you go kaboom.
Okay. So basically, this course is this mission is basically the death race from F-Zero X. You don't have to take out everyone to get Michael Chain, but I'm going to do it because it is a bit more fun to watch. So Michael's Chain will usually slow down at 5,000 kilometers left in the course. 5,000 meters. But if you kill everyone else, he will slow down a little bit sooner. The tactic here is we're going to boost straight just a little bit, and that's going to force all the other NPCs to kind of boost, and then they have their own health as well. You can see some of these guys are turning.
The other thing that's coming in handy here is that you do get a slight energy refill for every KO that you pick up.
So you can see those guys in the top 6, some of them are turning red. Okay, the guys behind me are meant to catch up. This is not good.
We're behind schedule.
Okay, gotta be careful here. Okay. Okay, come on. Oh dear, these guys are really slow behind me. Okay.
So I'm guessing there's a lot of luck in this one.
Yeah. If you're going for all the kills.
Right.
Which, you don't need to.
Okay.
Well, the interesting thing
Baphy's
is
just so good that he wants to.
he actually is like a victim of his own success, because if you don't have speedrun tech for going fast, you pretty much have to just go through all these guys anyway, because you're not really outspeeding them with naive play.
Okay, looks like we might actually have to do the normal way, which is trying to kill him up without 5,000 meters.
Yeah, got to take him out before they reach into the course. You see the mini-map there? There's not that much road left.
Oh dear, he is. He's not being nice right now.
Oh my god.
Oi. Come on.
Oh!
Oh, let's get to try that again.
Yeah, unfortunately, the boss has like triple the health of any normal enemy. We do see, like, there's two different kinds of attack in this game. Most of what you're going to see out of Baphy is the side attack, but the spin attack he just did then can be very handy if you've just got a big, crowded field. It does less damage, but it's much easier to hit stuff.
If you side attack into someone who's doing a spin attack like that, you do take a bit of damage back.
Oh,
Yeah, they can be brutal. They can go right up your ass.
That's
when
really
you're
rude.
low in health.
Did that guy just overtake Michael Chain briefly?
Yeah, definitely. I saw that.
Yeah. Doesn't know his place.
Oof, nice.
Nice.
Getting to like 10 goons left by the bridge is generally a okay indicator.
Looking good. Yeah, and those machines still have collision after you hit them down, so sometimes if you send them forward, they can sort of still be a bit of an obstacle for a while.
Okay, we're sort of ahead. Hopefully they're going to boost up a bit. If not, I might have to use the brake button. Okay.
All
Okay,
right,
that's
there we go.
everyone. There.
So his rubber banding goes way down once you've taken care of all the goons.
So you gotta be very careful not to hit him when he does that. Alright, there we
Hey.
Hey.
So you do technically still need to finish the race.
Yes.
Okay.
If you break down before you get there, it's done, but you've got a nice wide road.
Well, while we're racing to the end, do I have time for some quick donations?
go. Yes, go for it.
I have a $20 donation from Falco GX saying, hello, Falco here. Just wanted to give a shout out to Baphy on the couch for speedrunning F-Zero GX on my behalf. Godspeed, son. Hope to be there next year.
Thank you, Falco. Alright, so chapter 5 here. This is basically just a straight line, except there are gates closing in from all directions, so you need to actually navigate quite carefully through here. One thing I mentioned very quickly is that in the Japanese version, it is much harder because you have 1 second less than the US version. So I'll probably just concentrate on not exploding.
Oh. Ooh.
Well, looks like we're okay. Oh! Okay, I was meant to let go of A on the ramp and I didn't, and that's what happened. Okay. Again. This is a very unforgiving chapter.
Yeah.
Alright, there we go. Yeah, you think at the end having all those boosts makes it free, but it really is not. You just have to be so careful in this game.
That chapter kills so many people's casual progression
Yeah,
in this
that's
game.
it. I did get stuck on that chapter on very hard as a kid.
Don't ask me how many times I had to retry it.
Alright, so true to the nature of the game, if we go too slow, we'll basically explode.
So functionally speaking, if you collide with pretty much anything, that'll drop you below. Like, very small situations you can kind of squeeze through, but you pretty much want to do this completely touch-free. It's a bit hard to see because we're going so fast, but there is traffic on this highway. There are also some sections coming up that will be very narrow and just going to have to be extremely precise.
You can actually kill these innocent people to get a little bit more boost, but we're not going to do that because sometimes there's a glitch where later on the course, their corpses kind of just explode out of nowhere in front of you and you kind of just die after that. So we just leave them alone for now. If your health, if your speed does drop below 800, you do get sort of like a 3-second warning before you do explode, and there's nothing you can do to save that. So it's more just like a courtesy, like, okay, you might as well just reset now. But hopefully you won't get that. We're only going to boost twice at the start there, and we're going to save all the boosts for later on. I think this is one of the few tracks we get dirt, which is basically a sort of terrain where it slows you down when you're driving over it. Unless you boost through it, you'll lose quite a lot of speed, and we don't want that to happen in this course here.
One of the other interesting things about this game's difficulty as well is that each level's got a normal hard, very hard version, and they do different things to sort of increase the difficulty. So for the races, they just make the NPCs faster and harder to beat up. But for this one, the minimum speed increases. So I'm pretty sure it's 600 on normal and 700 on hard.
I don't even
Maybe
remember.
it's 700, 750.
I haven't played the very normal mode for a
fair.
very long time. Oh, get out the way!
It's classic Melbourne driving.
There we go.
You can boost again here, but I like to just MT just to be safe because there is a particularly tight turn. I'm going to boost again here. Now these guys are good, they get out the way. And we're sort of okay. There is one blind turn at the end here that catches a lot of people off guard. But we're just going to quick turn the other way and we'll be fine. Yeah, so 2:35 is kind of like my average time for this course, playing it safe. So, yep, that one there.
Nice, yeah, just there. Okay, when you thought you were safe.
All right, there we go.
All right.
So in one of the other levels, it's probably worth noting, you might have seen Baphy intentionally like ram into the wall at the very end. I don't know the technical explanation off the top of my head.
Well, I mean, it's basically just a broken down finish. When you get blown up, you just do get a little bit of a speed boost. Some setups are more reliable than others. Mostly people learned it originally just doing time attack because obviously at the end of the level you just might as well cash your chips in and go. Often in these kind of situations in story mode, it's just going to be a swag thing. It'll save you like a little bit of time, but like not that much. Like ultimately, we're just looking to get through. But for some time attack ILs, it is just free time that you're otherwise leaving on the table.
Right. Yeah. I think so. When you lose your health, you're not, and you hit the wall, you're not actually like fully gone yet, isn't it? You can still
so there's like a 4 or 5 second kaboom animation while you've got, and technically you don't die and you don't despawn. So if you cross the finish line while you're in the process of disintegrating, legitimate, you still win. So yeah, this is the F-Zero Grand Prix. It is an absolute pig of a level. You can see there's lava everywhere. Very, very narrow rails, and the NPCs are pretty brutal. Baphy has been strategically KOing quite a few of them. You'll see he's got the 3 little skull icons there. That's 3 direct kills. 3 more of them have also decided that they really like gravity is their friend, and they've just flown off the level without him even needing to encourage them.
So there's the 2 well, some of the A's are pretty aggressive in this level, but the 2 most aggressive ones I've just taken out very luckily. On that second lap there.
Black Shadow and Blood Falcon?
Yes, that's right. So Michael Chain does tend to be aggressive too, but he doesn't rubber band as much. I think he learned his lesson after Chapter 4.
I'm surprised he's still here, actually. Yeah. We saw that engine switching off again. That was MT, momentum throttle. It's just the term used for basically, using your engine makes you go slower when you're really fast, paradoxically. Whenever you have boost active, it doesn't work that way. In fact, you need the accelerator active to benefit from a speed increase from boosting. But otherwise, yeah, the A button is a deceptive creature.
Music is so good.
Yeah. So the other gimmick you get, similarly like the higher difficulties, you only have to do 3 laps in normal, and it adds a lap for every difficulty tier. So you've got it's a marathon.
Okay, last lap. So we're just taking it home now because we don't have too much to worry about in terms of obstacles. There's some mines at the end we can hit to get a boost. We're going to see that in the next chapter as well. Normally I would shift boost on this lap here to get a faster time, but I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, obviously if you're going for a record, you have to, but
Yeah, pretty much.
yeah, we've got a schedule to keep.
So we're going to do it again here.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
So the rail slide is also like, it's a tech that can be used as a way of depleting your health to trigger a broken down finish, but if you do it right, it also speeds you up as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very level dependent. All right, so we've got a race against Deathborn here. He's really good, right? He's super good.
He's pretty good, and he's literally the king of hell.
Yeah, so like,
whatever it is.
big high stakes here. You've got to go fast, right? Come on.
And so how are you going?
I'm good. I'm really good.
That's great.
Yeah, like it's been a wonderful ASM. Truly, like people always say it about every ASM, it's the best ever. I really do feel like there've been immaculate vibes.
No, that Uno run was the top.
Why didn't we bring a deck?
That was amazing.
Yeah.
Anyway, he's in parking gear. I can't actually do anything at the moment.
You can make sure your foot's on the brake
Yeah,
when you
just
push the go button.
He's just cooling down
Yeah,
after
come on.
that race. Oh,
right.
there you go. Now you
Yeah.
decided to go. All right.
So like Deathborn is very, very good, but he's also very scripted when you're not right up against him. These mines here, like every collision there is deliberate. Because when you don't have access to boost, your health bar's kind of free resources. Also, it's good to get them out of the way for later laps.
Does that tech make this game the only kart racer or racing game with a bathroom break that is not like added by the leaderboards? You can just go.
I mean, like, I'd have to look it up.
I'd venture to guess, yeah.
Yeah, surely
yeah,
there's
yeah.
no other ones. Doing this
Yeah.
in like any other kart racer would just be, or I'm kind of grouping it in with kart racers.
Maybe like a Mario Kart like cutscene when you finish or something.
Yeah.
Like,
So unlike because it's one of 2 1v1 races in the game. Against Samurai Goro, it's slower so you don't bother, but it is actually possible to KO him, and then you can just like trundle to the finish line at 5 k's an hour if you want to.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it doesn't work on Deathborn. If you kill him, he just respawns, and you've
okay.
wasted your time. So, gotta beat him by driving faster than he drives.
So the strategy with the lap 1 there is you just take out most of the mines, because if you hit them on a fast lap, you'll basically 5 course and die.
Yeah, like
Um,
they'll
yeah.
add too much speed. You don't
Yeah.
So that little lip over there was also very important for Baphy not to go too fast, because once again, like gravity's kind of optional in this game, and there's a very low ceiling. So if you literally like touch anything while you're not attached to the course, you will just explode instantly, even if you're at full health.
So as was mentioned with Chapter 2, the shift boost is the name of a technique where if you leave the track and then come back onto it almost immediately, you get an increase in speed. And I don't know how that logic works, but you can actually stack that speed. Another way is driving off this hill sort of like that.
Yeah,
you sort of got a little one there.
It's like Blue Falcon, if you're not using your boost or using any advanced techniques, you're never going above that 1,000 k an hour. So just very, very useful to just get that extra little speed from other sources.
I'm getting a bit nervous, kind of far ahead.
Yeah, I mean, like, we got high stakes. Like, Deathborn's literally going to like blow the entire universe up if he wins.
Really?
Yeah, it's like, you know, we're like, apparently, like, being the F-Zero champion is like, makes you God. And so he's like, I'm the Grand Prix champion of the underworld, and I will defeat you and take your champion's belt. No, I would pay good money to watch.
Oh, no! Oh.
Playing dirty Deathborn.
Yeah, he did that dirty. If I had gone on the wider, I would have made it. Anyway, I'm going to do the safe strat now.
Time for a couple quick donations, I assume.
Yes, please
We have a $5 donation from Peril Brown saying, "Oh my God, let's go Baphy."
Thank you, Peril.
Also have a $10 donation from Bad Donation Man saying, "I'm edge boosting so hard at this run, you're awesome."
Okay.
I do appreciate the wrestler story vibes of this game. It's like, you know what, the Lord of Hell is just randomly a racer as well.
Yeah. So like Black Shadow's sort of like the original villain, and he's literally just lost a bet with Deathborn to do this challenge. Like the opening cutscene is him just getting neck lifted and thrown to the ground. So.
Okay, there we go. That's what he was meant to do. At the end. This is a very scary bit to do, especially because the lava takes a lot of your health away, especially while you're boosting. It's not a great combination. So you got to be very precise with how you drive there.
You have to avoid the mines too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the pit stop's relatively short, and if you don't line yourself up properly with them to begin with, you're just missing out on a huge amount of boost.
It's so insane to watch this game. It's like I can barely even see what's happening.
Yeah, like you quite literally, like if you blink and drive, then you're done.
Yeah.
Interestingly enough as well, the story mode, you get a bunch of unlocks from them. And I think they realized just how mean this stuff could get. Because you could, if you were like me and you couldn't hack it on the very hard stuff, you could play F-Zero AX and plug your GameCube memory card in. And just go, oh, here's some rewards from the stuff that you would have otherwise had to earn by being good.
Yeah.
Just pay to win.
Yeah, pretty much. Go to the arcade, just give me my guys, give me my guys. There we go.
Okay, last lap here. Thankfully, we're not at a risk of getting done dirty again.
No, it was quite funny seeing that rival sign there, like halfway across the map.
Yeah,
it's literally just looking across the entire level and going, oh, you're all the way back there.
Yeah.
Hope the weather's nice there.
What's the timer at the moment?
We are at 27.
All right, let's watch the cutscene.
Yeah,
This one.
It's a good one.
This is a classic. There we go. All right. We do have one more mission, but this is such a good cutscene. I'm gonna let it play out.
Oh my god. There's just been spinning there since the intro for this level too. This is the game that made like the Falcon Punch canon as well.
This is so sick.
That was
I've never seen those cutscenes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, very last level. So we're basically racing against a staff ghost here. On basically the F-Zero equivalent of Rainbow Road. There are no rails anywhere. So we're going to use that to our advantage to go fast here.
This is
And
significant.
give me a heart attack.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh.
The shift boosts are a little bit harder when you're going uphill, and this course mostly goes uphill. You have less frames to sort of get back on when you go off. But generally shift boosts are easier when you're going a little bit faster. So the hardest bit is always just getting the chain going at first, and then usually okay after that. So this is always a blind turn here, like that one. Alright, I'm gonna do a side attack dive here.
What? That was crazy.
You do need to be very careful as well in where you go, because like, if you don't hit the right checkpoints, the game does have a bunch of arbitrary death planes where even if the physics would...
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, timer is basically on the last lap as soon as you finish as well. This game has a really sick OST if you hadn't noticed yet.
Yeah.
It's interesting because they reused this tile set for like the last GX track.
Yes,
and
Phantom
Diamond
Bow.
Cup.
Yeah.
Yeah, Slimline Slits, I think.
Yeah,
And
basically, yeah.
this, like, obviously it's like not a cakewalk here, but this track is so much kinder than the Time Attack version.
Oh yeah, as we saw last year, that was.
Because that thing's like, it's got walls, it goes really narrow, it's
Yep.
got a bunch of extremely tempting, enormous skips. All right.
Oh, that one was a bit wobbly. So I'm saving a little bit of my boost for the straighter sections. It's kind of no point doing them on the curves.
And we can see the Staff Ghost just chilling a couple of turns behind Baphy there.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Yeah.
There is something funny about the game being you're going too fast, so we're going to slow you down with the accelerator now.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much, yeah. Alright, let's get this final jump here. And then get ready for time.
Nice.
And time is coming up now.
Now.
Okay. Obviously, GXUC is a very fun speed game to do. This is probably my last GX run I'll do an event because I will be handing over GX to Falco. He's another Australian player. He made the donation earlier here. So yeah, it's been really fun to run this game for a few years at ASM. But yeah, you guys want to say anything else?
Thanks for running.
Thanks for having me.
F-Zero, thanks for having me on the couch, even though I didn't say a whole bunch.
How many months shaved off your life today?
I did. There was at the end there with the shift boosting. You start to feel the
Sarah
chest
lost all his
tighten.
hair, wasn't it, man?
Yeah, I lost all my hair. But yeah, you're such an impressive player at this game. It's always
Cool.
so fun
Thank
to watch you play it.
Awesome.
So well done.
Cool. I've got the news next, but thank you everyone for watching. Shout out to ASM for having me again and my couch. Yeah, thank you.
Give it up one more time for Baphy on his F-Zero GX run. All right, but don't go anywhere. We have an ASN news report in just a little bit, followed by our Sonic Megamix Mania run.
なんだつまらなかったか
Alrighty, while we're getting set up, I do want to remind you all we do have some upcoming incentives. We have 2 naming incentives for Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. We have the naming Espeon. Right now, Winx is in the lead. But Shading, Espeon, and Woopersea are all up there and have a chance. We also have a very active bidding war for the name of Ursaring between Mr. Grizz and Ursaring as the 2 names. Also Wally up there with 375. Definitely get those donations in, and of course we do have that giant map conversion for the Black Ops 3 race. We're still getting set up for that Sonic Mega Mix Mania run by Raikou and the ASNN segment, so please don't go anywhere.